Okay. Wait a couple minutes, let people get on. Give time for the camera delay to catch up. Let's get things all set up. There we go. Alright. Just gonna give it a couple minutes for the camera delay to catch up. Good girl. Alright. I think we can start. Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday Meet the Dog. I'm Chris, and with me is Miss Callie. Callie came to us from Florida along with her sister Nessie, who went out as a pet. So I don't know her mother and father, nor does she have a... I'm not sure if they had a litter name or not. I don't think they did. We don't usually have them for the dogs that were not bred here. Either way, she's a very sweet girl. I believe she's weighing in... I get the list with all the weights on them. I can't find it, but I believe she's probably weighing in about a good 120, 130. She eats twice a day, 3 cups each. She is doing very well in her training. We're hoping to actually place her soon. We're in the process of looking right now. So with any luck, she'll be getting out of here soon enough. Isn't that right, sweetie, huh? You're sick of us already? The only thing that she really needs to work on is she gets very nervous around new people. I don't know how it is with her when she's out training. It seems like nerves is something that she needs a little bit of work on, but not enough that we're concerned about setting her out. So that's very good to hear. But she does take a while to warm up to new people, or she has in the past. But I'm sure once she finally meets her recipient and gets going with them, she's going to be stuck to them like glue. Her and her sister both are great huggers. You can go in their kennel with them, lie down with them, and they will snuggle up right with you. You can give them a hug, and they will just perch their head right over your neck. When she was much younger, I don't know if you can see it, but I think it was her. She got her eye injured when she was younger, when she was playing with her sister Nessie. What happened was, or at least what we think happened, was that she got cut with Nessie's dew claw as they were playing, and basically what happened was the eyelids started hanging open and drooping. So we ended up needing to get that stitch. I think it was her and not Nessie. I think it was, it was Callie who got her eye cut open. Nothing bad enough to leave permanent damage, but it definitely does droop a little bit more than the other one. So I'm going to open it up to questions about Miss Callie. Hopefully the sound is coming in good. Let me know if it's not, and I can restate any facts. Barb V asks, what 3 words would you use to describe Callie? Okay. Loud. She has a very recognizable bark, honestly. Very, very, very unique bark. It's very easy to tell when she's the one barking, so I would say loud. Sweet, as I mentioned before. She's a great hugger. She's a very sweet girl when she warms up to you. Having some trouble with the third one. What would be a good third word for Callie? I think I'm trying to think. I know the kind of ballpark. But I'm trying to think of a good word for what I'm looking for. Hardworking. That's a good one. Hardworking, because she's doing so well in her training. She's come a long way. She's come a very long way in her training. She used to be she still is nervous, of course, but she's come a long way from where she was with her nerves. She's doing very well now. Just the fact alone that she's going out, that she's staying right here by my side while I'm talking on and on and on, and she's barely trying to run around me. So I'd say she's very hardworking. She's gone to that point that we needed her to get to. And I hope that whatever home she goes to, she will not only be very happy, but able to help whoever she's with. So I would say loud, sweet, and hardworking for the 3 words to describe Callie. All right. I should not have put my phone away. That was a mistake. Barbie also asks, what makes Callie happy? Cuddling. She loves cuddling. She loves playing. And loves eating. So, the basic 3 that make most dogs happy. She is fine with those basic 3 things of play, cuddles, and eating. Barbie also asks, who does she like to play with? She gets along well with pretty much everyone. I don't think we've had any issues with her, with any of the boys. No. She generally gets along with everyone. We haven't had a chance to test her with any girls. I know I tested her sister Nessie did very well with Emma, to the point where I actually brought her home with me one time, and that went very well. But I have not had a chance to test her and Emma. I don't know if I am going to at this point, given that we're getting ready to hopefully send her out soon, whatever soon is. But maybe I'll try that out, see how she gets along with girls. Hopefully she, like her sister, does a great job with that. Huh? You gonna pick any fights? No? You gonna be good if we do that? We'll give it a shot. I should stop putting my phone away. I still need it. It's a reflex. Not a Kathy Bloom, not a question, just a comment. Chris, you are a treasure. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wasn't expecting to hear that today, but thank you. Barb V, is Callie more of a leader or a follower? That's an interesting question. I'm putting my phone away, but I'm not locking it this time. Is she a leader or a follower? I really don't know. I think maybe more of a follower. But you know what? I'm really not sure. I guess it would really be depending on who she's with, I think if she was with a very assertive group, she'd probably be a bit more on the submissive side, but I could definitely see her taking charge if need be. She's definitely got the bark for it. She's, as I said before, very loud when she barks, so I think she could definitely assert herself if need be. Yeah, I really don't know. That's a very interesting question, though. I'm going to have to start paying attention to that, I guess, about which dogs are leaders and which ones are followers. Huh. All right. Any more questions about Miss Callie? I praised you for standing next to me this whole time, and now you're starting to get distracted and wander off, huh? Now we're just gaslighting me. Is that it, huh? Hello, yeah. You're a good girl, huh? Any questions about Miss Callie? We've had some good ones today. You want to come back around? Callie, come around? Oh, that was very good! That was great, Callie. If I had a treat, I would give it to you, but I don't have treat. For once, I don't have treats. I'm sorry about that. That was an oversight on my part, but you're doing very well. It's a good girl. She is such a gorgeous dog, this one. I love Merles. Merles are great. Especially when they have, like, a little bit of white on them and, like, the big black splotches, too. Like, she has... You want to turn towards the camera? Nope, she doesn't want to. If you can see it now, maybe you could see it for a second. She has this big black splotch over her eye. A lot, like, kind of like Tasha does. Tasha's is a lot bigger, but it's very adorable. Barb V, is she interested in dogs on the other side of the fence when playing? I know some like to fence fight. She's definitely interested in the other dogs on the other side of the fence. I don't think she's much of a fence fighter. She's probably had one or two. I don't know if she's ever been the instigator. But she's definitely been in one or two. Most of them have. They're very different. When you put two dogs on like opposite sides of the fence of each other, they're very different dogs than you, or at least usually they'll be very different than they would be facing each other without a fence. So usually they got a lot more confident, and that's where the fence fights come from. So I'm sure I distinctly remember she's been in a couple. I don't think she's ever been the instigator though. But she usually plays pretty well with dogs on the other side of the fence with the whole running back and forth. Yeah, I don't think she's usually much of an instigator. Usually, if she gets in a fence fight, I think it's usually involves the other dogs starting it. Though, who was I walking? I think I was walking Deanna. That's who I was. I was walking Deanna. And she wasn't too happy about that. I actually got pretty close because I wanted to see how she would react to Deanna if I got close enough. It was on the Puppy Hill fence where she was tall enough that she could jump up and kind of get her head over. And she wasn't too happy about Deanna there. So, but that could have just been a jealousy thing, that Deanna was out and about getting walked and getting attention and she wasn't. I know Emma, despite getting along with girls very well, she can get very jealous. So I think that may have just been a jealousy thing. I'm not sure. But usually she does pretty well with dogs on the other side of the fence. I don't know. Can you hear me? Lily Mae 6 Ohio. Did we lose sound? I'm not sure. If you aren't able to hear me, just let me know. The mic in here can be very finicky because, we got the long cord. It has to be like stretched taut sometimes if I want sound. Let me step back here, see if that helps at all. You wanna reposition yourself, Callie? Reposition. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. Okay, gonna give it a couple more minutes for any last minute questions about Callie. Any last minute questions? I think we've covered pretty much everything we need to, but just in case, we'll give it a couple more minutes. 3:15, we'll end. Any last minute burning questions about Miss Callie, or even just comments about Callie, even just comments about Miss Callie. Anything you want to say to Miss Callie, anything you want to know about Miss Callie. This is her time to shine. And depending on how soon we get her a recipient, maybe her last. We'll see. I'm not sure. Hopefully this will be your last one, huh? Hopefully this will be your last one. We can get you out of here soon. Crafty asks, how is she with transit and roads? That's a good question. I didn't see anything in the training reports about issues with any transit or roads, so I assume that I'm going to take that as she does well with them. I also don't think they would be trying to put her out if she didn't do well with that. So I think it's a pretty safe bet that she, at the very least, is able to have like a baseline level of calmness with transit and traffic. She probably doesn't love it, but I think if we're looking to get her out soon, she probably isn't going to be freaking out, running off in every which direction. Barb V, what would Callie like to say to you, Chris? And I think this is probably going to be the last one. This is 3:15, so this will be the last one. What would Callie like to say to me? I think she would like to say, why did you forget the treats? I think she would ask me why I forgot to bring treats in, because she's probably a little bit hungry right now. We're going to be starting dinner in a quarter of an hour or so. So she's probably wondering why I forgot the treats, especially when she was being such a good girl. Huh? Okay, I'll get you on the way back to your kennel. We'll grab some treats. Okay, we'll pass the treat bowl. All right. That is all the time we have. Thank you very much for coming and sending your questions. Sorry we didn't. I forgot to say that. Sorry we didn't have one last week. It was a bit hectic. I don't know if there was anything posted about that, but we were dealing with some things on our end, and it just kind of, unfortunately, got lost and lost to the wayside as we were running around trying to get things together. So sorry about that, but thank you for coming this week, and thank you for your questions. I'll see you all next week with another dog, and everyone have a good night. And hopefully it won't make a big boom when I put this down.